So in today's video, I'll be taking you through how I achieved this very denim skirt, everything about it, the sewing, the pattern drafting, everything about this denim skirt, okay? Every detail that you need to know to make your denim skirt to look professional. Hey guys, welcome back to another video today. So in this video, we're going to be making this very beautiful denim skirt that has a kind of a high-low hemline. As you can see, one side is higher and one side is lower. So if that's what you want to see, please hit the subscribe button and be sure you watch this video to the very end. Okay, so here is my basic skirt pattern for the front, and it's actually a 3/4. Okay, you first have to make it to be 3/4 before you decide on your high-low. So I'm going to be eliminating my dart, and that's what I'm doing right now. I've marked out the measurement of that dart, and I'm going to be eliminating it by the side. I have quite a few number of videos where I've done that elimination. So I'm going to have to eliminate that dart, which means that the very dart you're seeing now is irrelevant, like it doesn't matter. So I'm rolling it off, it doesn't matter, it's irrelevant. So I haven't done that. Next, I'm going to be extending my bust apart measurement where I took my dart from all the way to my hemline. So I haven't done that. I'll be using my ruler to join the dotted lines all the way down to my hemline. And this is what it looks like. So I'll go ahead to slash and spread. I'm cutting to and not through. I'm slashing and spreading just a little bit for that very beautiful fit. You know, it's not really tight. It's not a straight skirt. Sorry, it's not a pencil skirt. Neither is it straight cut. It's tilted kind of a little. So this is what you need to get that very particular fit. So I'm checking how many inches I should use. I think 2.5 inches is okay because I don't want it to be much. So I'm going to have to draw out this very pattern on full. I've traced out that very first pattern in fold and is now like a full piece. Whatever we're doing to the front is what we're going to do to the back. So do not worry about the back. What we're doing at the front is what we're doing at the back. I'm marking out 1.5 inches, which is my what is it called, waistband. Yeah, 1.5 inches with my waistband, and I'm gonna have to cut it off like so to detach it from the actual bodies. So I haven't done that. I'm labeling waistband up down so I don't get confused when I'm cutting it on my fabric. Okay, so at this very area now, I'm going ahead to mark 3 inches from my center line, from the center front, from the center of my from my center of my pattern. I'm marking 3 inches. Okay, so I haven't done that. I'm going to be determining where my slit is going to start from. So I actually used 10 inches. I'm trying to make sure that I'm in line. I'm trying to take the measurement from the top to make sure that it's not too open, okay? I'm a modest fashion designer and I don't want it to be so open. So I'm using 10 inches, which is actually very nice. So I haven't done that. This is what we're seeing now. I'm going to have to connect this very particular line to this place, to that 3 inches, okay, to the very top of that very particular 3 inches, okay. As you can see, I'm connecting it to the very top of that particular 3 inches, and then I'm going all the way down to mark another 3 inches. I'm going all the way down to mark another 3 inches. I'm just trying to create a kind of that design where the button is. So I'm trying to create that design where that button is, okay? This is exactly what I'm trying to create. That very part where the button is, that's the design I'm trying to create. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I'll just leave that picture at the top of the screen for easy understanding, okay? I'll just leave that picture at the top of the screen so you understand easily what I am doing, because it's possible my explanations might not really help that much, but I believe with the picture you understand exactly what I'm trying to do. So this is what I'm actually doing now. I'm kind of marking that very part where that button is going to be. So that's what I'm doing right now. Then also I'm trying to mark this very star line, the star line where that button holder is on top of it. That very star line where the button holder is on top of it. I'm also trying to mark out that star line by dividing this very part of my body. I'm trying to divide that very part of the skirt into 4. Like I'm marking 2 inches from the side, 2 inches from the side all the way down. Okay, I'm marking 2 inches from the side all the way down for that star line. It's just a design. It's just a design. See the way it curves. It's just a design. It's not. There's no dart manipulation. It's just a star line. Okay, which I just felt like I should add to make the denim skirt look okay. So because I want the star line on both sides, I'm folding my paper on fold so that by the time I trace it, it's going to also appear on the other side. So having flipped it open, I'm going to have to draw in that of this other side also. So I'm going ahead now to finish up that very particular design like so. So this is what I arrived at. As you can see, it's quite very easy and simple. So having done that, this is what it looks like. Now we'll go ahead to cut every piece. We're going to cut every piece. Remember, to the front is what we're doing to the back. The only thing difference at the back is that you're going to be having your center back straight. Okay? You're going to be having your center back straight. So now I'm going to be doing that very front slit. I'm connecting this line to that very slanted line. Okay, as you can see, I'm connecting to that very slanted line, which is like so. So for the other parts, which is kind of high low, you're not to be slanting it. It's just going to be normal where the center front is. So I had to use the length to get that high low effect, and I'll be using my scissors to cut it out just so you see the shape. But for the back, you're not slanting the high end of it. You're not slanting it because it's just going to be normal straight. Your normal center back is just going to be straight. Okay, for the back, you're not slanting it. Well, if you decide to slant it, it's up to you. You're going to be having a very nice effect. But then I didn't slant it because I don't want any slit at the back. So this is what the slit looks like. This is what it's going to look like also on the dress. So I'm going ahead to, this is a style line, okay? This is the style line. So I'm going ahead to cut off on my fabric. So I went ahead to start joining the style lines together. I had to start joining all the star lines together. Actually, the sewing is very easy. Okay, it's the pattern drafting. If you once you get it right, you're going to make sure your sewing is just going to be very easy for you. So I'm marking the very part where I want my slit to be. And I haven't done that. This is what it looks like. When I have to join all the star lines together, okay, I want to join all the star lines. As you can see, that other star line, the very smaller star line that started at the side part of the skirt. So I'm also joining all the star lines together. I'm joining all the star lines together like so. All the way down to the hemline. Same thing I'll also be doing to the front, to the back, and to the other star lines. I'll go ahead to join everything together. Okay, I'll go ahead to join all the star lines together. So I haven't joined the star lines together for that this very stuff where the button is. I also go ahead to sew it like so. I'm also going to have to also attach it to my bodies, to the skirt. Sorry, I'm going to be attaching it to the skirt, and I'll be sewing all the way down. Okay. So this is what it looks like, and then I'm going ahead to start sewing that very particular part, okay, that has that kind of denim thread. That kind of denim thread. I'm going ahead to start sewing it now. So you want to sew at your back because the denim thread is actually in your shuttle. So you want to make sure that your shuttle, the part where you're sewing on the shuttle is the front, and the back of it is where your sewing machine is facing on top of it. Okay. So I'll go ahead to do the same thing, and this is what we're having, as you can see. So I'll go ahead to do the same thing to all the style lines, okay? So for the back now, I'm going ahead to sew in my zipper area. This is what I did to the zipper area of the back. I'm measuring the length of the zipper and I'm marking it. So I'm going ahead to sew all the way down. So I'm going ahead to sew all the way down. And where my hemline stops, I'm going to stop. So because this zipper is not like the normal kind of zipper, I'm going to be fixing it differently just so it suits the denim kind of way. So I'm going to have to sew up that very zipper area first. I'm going to have to sew it first, okay, before attaching the zipper. So just exactly what I'm doing. So I'll go ahead to put the zipper like so, and then I'll go ahead to sew all the way down. You want to be careful while doing this so that you don't have rumples or folds at that very back area where the zipper is, okay? So I'm going to have to sew it all up like this. I'm actually in love with this denim skirt. I think I'll be making more of denim skirts. So this is what it looks like. And I'm going to have to impute that denim thread on it, on everything. So I'm joining my front and back skirt together so it forms a whole, like it's going to give me a whole piece of a skirt. So I'm going to have to join my front and back skirt together with my measurements, okay? So I'm joining my front and back skirt together like so. As you can see, I already interlocked every part of this fabric. I interlocked everything. I'm also going to be adding the lining. So the lining is just basically the same pattern of the skirt without any style line. Just your basic skirt without any style line. So this is what my skirt is looking like. Now I'm going ahead to attach my waistbands, okay? I already attached my lining before the waistband. So you also want to put in your lining before you start sewing the waistband, okay? So I'm going ahead now to attach my waistband. I'm checking the center of my waistband and I'm going to be notching it to align with the center of my skirt, and I'm going ahead to sew all the way around. This is actually my front waistband. So I'm sewing my waistband all the way around. And having done that, this is what we're having. So I'm going to have to attach also that denim thread to the waistband also. That is after fixing my belt holders, okay? So I'm going to be fixing these belt holders right away on the waistband. Just going to be fixing the waist holder on the waistband. I'm folding inside just a little bit inwards, then I'm going to be top stitching it. You want to make sure that your waistband and your belt holder, they are not really too thick. If it's thick, it's going to be difficult. So having done that, after doing that, then I'm going ahead to run the denim thread all the way round, my waistband. After fixing in my belt holder, I'm going to be running the denim band, the denim thread all the way round, just to give it a beautiful and kind of professional look. Okay, so I'm going to have to run it all the way around, and that's what I'm doing right now. And I'll show you the outcome when I'm done. So I'm going to have to run it all the way around like so. I'm actually using the belt holder thread as my guideline to run the denim thread all the way around the waistband, okay? So yeah, this is what it looks like. As you can see, it's looking very beautiful and professional. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next tutorial. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video for more lovely tutorial. Bye.